Tonight I'm making spaghetti squash with the tomato sauce to go next to my chicken cutlet parmesan that I've made separately. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti squash. Start by cutting them in half and scooping out the middles. The middle in this house goes out to the chickens, but you can also compost it. Add a little bit of water to the pan and put them cut side down and throw them in the oven at 350 degrees. This will get them nice and soft. Now, once you can stick your fork into the spaghetti squash, then you know it's done. So take it out of the oven and let it cool down. Right now it is way too hot to work with because you do need to hold the spaghetti squash in order to scoop it out. In the meantime, you can start on your tomato sauce. I put a little lard in my pan, but you can use butter or olive oil. And then my onions go in. I don't like putting the raw onions directly into the sauce. I like to brown them first to get a nice deep flavor. So I put the onions in and cook and mix until they're a little translucent. Once they're translucent, I add my garlic. And again, I'm using garlic, which means you just have to add a lot more because it's not as potent, but it's a lot easier to work with. So you add the garlic second because you don't want to burn the garlic. It will burn faster. Then I pour in my pureed tomatoes to make a sauce. I'm using 2 cans because I have a lot of spaghetti squash. I did 2 full spaghetti squashes. You're going to mix that in, and then it's time to add spices. I happen to have fresh basil, so I chopped up the basil and added. I also add oregano, parsley, a bay leaf, and salt and pepper. I'm not going to give you amounts because I don't know amounts. I just put them in and see if it looks good. So if you have this big heaping pile of seasoning on top of your sauce, then you know you've put in enough. I'm going to let this simmer all day long. So what I do at the end is add a little bit of sugar because when you simmer it all day long, it does tend to get a little bit acidic. So a little bit of sugar will make that acidity go away. Or what you can do, you can dice a carrot very, very small, more like shredded carrot, and put it in your sauce. The carrot will disintegrate and it will sweeten up the sauce. Now, to do the spaghetti squash, you take a fork and you just drag it along the meat of the squash, and it comes out in these beautiful long pieces, just like spaghetti. So this is a very low carb way to have spaghetti with sauce and still don't feel like you're missing out on the spaghetti. So here's one. You scrape it along until all you have left is the skin. And the skin will also go out to our chickens or our goats, whoever gets it first. Lastly, you add the sauce and mix it all up. You want to really integrate all the sauce into the pasta so that there's no blank spots. Also pull out the bay leaf. You don't want to eat the bay leaf. And here it is next to the chicken cutlet parmesan I made. Enjoy!